Hi, everyone. I'm Claudia Vargas, an investigative reporter here at NBC10, and I am joined with Tracy Davidson of Response, and she has a very exciting special coming up tonight, the Holiday Savings Guide, which I am very excited for because, one, I am a terrible gift giver and I need all the tips I can get, and two, I can't believe that the time is here. So
I know.
Tracy, yes, it's October. Why now?
I know, but before you roll your eyes, I know I say, look, I'm just the messenger, and I get freaked out by the Christmas creep too. Like when you go into a store and you see Halloween decor and you see Christmas and you're what? But this year there's a really, really good reason for it. And a lot of it has to do with inflation. So people are starting earlier and you have to shop earlier if you want to get some of the deals. So we're going to cover all that. So we're cutting the stress out of it for you.
Good. I hope so. And I think we have a preview to start us off with, right? Yep. Great.
The stress of inflation has shoppers hitting stores earlier this year.
There were sales going on in July, discounts happening, Christmas in July.
Sherry Lambert is a professor of practice in marketing at Temple University. This summer, her department surveyed consumers about their holiday shopping plans.
They're going to look for the discounts and get more bang for their money.
And retailers are making changes this year, too. NBC10 Responds is cutting the stress out of your holiday shopping, from sticking to your budget while finding gifts.
Got me some treasures.
Look at this bargain.
To finding deals on must-have toys.
They don't want to miss out on the hottest thing, the hottest craze.
And knowing when to jump on the best travel deals.
We do see prices for holiday trips fluctuate a tremendous amount.
Count on your NBC10 Responds Holiday Savings Guide, premiering tonight at 7:30 on NBC10.
That's a lot.
I know.
So to start off, I guess, what's like the hot gift this year? What are people going after that we should jump on like right away?
Well, there are certain, especially if you're a parent and you know that there are certain hot gifts, you really are going to want to start getting in touch with the different stores, get on their mailing list, follow them on social media, because they're the ones that are going to tell you this is what's hot and this is when we get them in and this is a good price. So it's all, you have to be doing it now, actually. I mean, last year, honestly, Claudia, last year, we did this story in the beginning of November and it was already too late. And all consumer behavior experts are telling us that this year, for a number of reasons, there's a number of factors involved, including inflation. People are just shopping earlier and it's more important than ever for them to get the right gift at the right price.
Yeah. Well, I was shocked. Just 2 days ago, I got the Amazon toy catalog in the mail, which also I was like, how does Amazon even know I have a kid? But I do. And so I was like, oh, wow, I guess I should get on this. So it does seem like everybody's getting on this, train a lot earlier. It used to be like the rule was, right? Like after Halloween, you can start, but now it's October 3rd today. And here we are talking about holiday shopping.
Well, and yeah, remember, there used to be Black Friday. And then there was Black November, and now it's all the time. I mean, the sales are happening all the time. And so there's a lot of information in this that will help you save money, not just on gifts, but on travel. It will help you be wary of scams, because that, we're all in this, that means the frenzy has started already. And when we're in a frenzy, that's when we're prime targets for scams. So we'll tell you what to watch out for. But I'll give you one tip that's always really good in this craziness and you want to get the best price. When you say you decide that for your child, you're going to get this particular toy, this gift. Well, make sure you know what a good price is, because they are starting right now, retailers, and they're going to try to hit you up whatever way they can hit you, in apps, in tweets, all kinds of emails, right? But you need to know if it's a good price. Big sale, this is the early sale, you're going to have 30% off. Know that it's actually 30% off. And that's really easy to do. Here's a little tip. You look up the item and you look at the manufacturer's suggested retail price, and then you'll know whoever is selling it for, that will let you know if that's a good price. And look, if it's something, it's just a kind of good price, but you know that it's going to be a hot ticket, buy it, just buy it.
And then how do you find the manufacturer retail price? Is that something that there's like a specific website to go to, or just Google?
No, you can just Google it.
Okay.
Yeah, just Google it. And you'll also, when you put it in, you'll see all the prices that come And then you'll have a really good idea. And some of the browser extensions will do that for you too. If you're shopping on your desktop and you have a browser extension, you'll be able to see if that's the lowest price or if that's just an okay price.
Yeah. And did you get a sense of when the big sales will be? So obviously, as we kind of mentioned, like Black Friday is not necessarily its big Black Friday day anymore. So when are the big sales? What should people be looking for?
Honestly, Claudia, I think they've started already.
Okay.
In certain stores, there are already big sales. And so more important than ever, make your list, know exactly what you're looking for, and then start shopping now and start storing things away. And it's also because retailers know that consumers are shopping early this year. This is how much they know that the consumer behavior has changed. They are lengthening their return policies because, right, it used to be we only shopped in November, December. So it was 60-day return, maybe 90-day return. Well, now it's even longer because they know that people are going to be shopping earlier and then, tucking things away or putting them in the closet until mid-December.
Oh, that's good to know because I know, and I've just noticed this in the last few years that definitely return policies have kind of shrunken. Like it's now usually 30 days as opposed to the routine 60 days that they used to have. So that's good to know that they're extending those.
Yeah, but always ask though. You
Right.
know what I mean? If you're doing it now, like believe me, if I see a good price, I'm snapping it up right now. And I'm going to ask, what's your return policy? Just in case my nieces don't like this little hoodie.
Yep. And for those joining us, feel free to ask questions in the chat. Tracy Davidson is here to chat with us about the special coming up tonight. And it's at 7:30, right?
Yep, at 7:30,
Okay.
NBC10 Responds Holiday Savings Guide. And it's everything you need to know about how to save this holiday season. And this holiday shopping season has already begun. And the same for travel. And we'll give you some different ideas about saving money that I don't think a lot of people think about. But this year, again, more than ever, with inflation, with people really trying to tighten their belt, not increasing what they're spending over the holidays. Usually every year, you see a slight increase in the average amount that people are spending. This year, we did not see that. We're not seeing that. So people are really concerned and keeping to their budgets.
That's good. And we saw in the preview, it seemed like you followed two different shoppers. Tell us a little bit about that. What was that like?
So one of the shoppers, and she's not alone. We've heard from a lot of people, and I know a lot of people who literally shop year round because they're such good shoppers. They know when something is a good price.
I'm jealous.
I know. Well, you know what? To their credit, they regularly follow certain retailers where they like to shop. And so they'll get the heads up when there's a really big sale for one day and they go in and they check it out. Another shopper that we went with has some unusual ways to get beautiful gifts at a really good price. And I think you will be surprised. Of all the stories in this special, it all has really good information on ways to save. But I think when you see this particular shopper, there is going to be I never even thought of that moment for you.
That's exciting. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then how about travel? I think it also teased that you'll have some travel tips.
Right. So a lot of people like to travel
for the
holidays. And there's different times when the prices never stay the same from even one day to the next. So today I could go and look at a price. Tomorrow that same trip could be different. So we'll go through everything you need to know about booking that holiday travel for the family.
Is it too late now? I mean, it's October. I feel like
it's not. But again, you have to know some of these things that we're going to cover in order to get the best prices to the destination where you want to go.
Okay. And then in terms of travel, are they seeing an increase in people booking flights? Like, are we back to normal sort of pre-COVID times?
Oh, we are back to pre-pandemic levels.
Okay.
We are back to pre-pandemic levels for sure. Yeah.
That's great. Okay. And then what else? I guess, so it's shopping tips. You followed some people shopping around, travel tips. What else can people expect to get from you tonight?
Well, we talked to an expert in consumer behavior, so you're going to know what you're up against, right? I mean, it used to be everybody was going to go out early in the morning on Black Friday, so you knew if you needed to get that specific electronic from that specific store, you knew there were going to be long lines. This consumer behavior expert really tells us, here's what's happening this year, so be prepared. And, I mean, some of the stuff is pretty simple, but you really got to do it this year if you want to save. Make your list, know what a good price is, and follow all these stores so that you know when they are dropping their price.
Yeah. And does it make a difference whether it's online or brick and mortar, and in terms of behavior? Are people just doing everything online these days, or are the malls still going to be packed?
Oh, I think the malls are still going to be packed. I mean, there are people who still like to see, feel, touch, see what it looks like in person. So I think you're going to see both. And also when you're online, remember you can use those browser extensions to help you save money. But look, the malls and all of the brick and mortars also have apps now that can help you save, that can tell you when something is on sale in a certain store. So everybody is vying for your money, including the scammers, by the way. And we'll talk about that because they're getting really, really good at what they do.
Oh, really?
Oh my gosh. Well, it's just that, and we say this all the time, when people are rushed, when they're in a hurry, when they panic, right? Because we always say scammers have a sense of urgency. They want you to do something right away. Usually it's to the negative. Like, if you don't do this, this is going to happen. Well, in this case, scammers will go after your frenetic shopping, right? And you're like, oh, I have to get that gift and I have to get it at that price. And they go, oh yeah, it's at this price. It's not at that price. I mean, the same adage continues to be true. If it seems too good to be true, it is.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, Tracy, it's very exciting. I guess I don't see any questions. I'm surprised. I feel like this is such a hot topic, and
I think we're going to be talking about it for a while. Yeah.
You guys have put in a lot of work for this, right? Like it's been a few weeks now you've been working on this.
Yeah. And honestly, when we say to consumers, we're doing this now. Oh, Mark says, try to shop year round, Mark. Thanks. I try to buy gifts that are more generic, so I have options of moving gifts around per person if needed. Brilliant. Brilliant. Just don't buy candles, because I'll tell you what, my stepmom has so many candles in her closet. I'm like, you just should tell people, don't give me candles. But yeah, we have talked to consumers who are not really that surprised. But when we talk to experts and retailers, even when we called them in the beginning of September, it was pretty much like, what took you so long? Yeah, it's starting early. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So long Halloween. Here we are, Christmas.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Get ready.
So, all right. Great, Tracy. Well, good chatting with you. I'm excited to watch it tonight. And everybody, once again, it's 7:30 p.m. tonight, the NBC10 Response Holiday Savings Guide.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Claudia.